ZB&J podcast.
I'm the Z.
I'm the B.
And Jesus. I'm the J. Oh my God.
He's real.
He's
real.
He got new pants and he made it back.
He's real, ladies and gentlemen.
Say hi to the nice people. B.
Hello, nice people.
Wow,
that's
terrible.
all you get.
That's
terrible.
Literally all
you're
That's it. All right,
get.
see you, Brandon.
You know what? You go.
So I was a little late posting our episode 3. Our predictions came in about halfway through the show of NXT, but it was a good show. It happened last night at time of recording. I was at work, so I didn't get to see all of it, but I did watch most of it.
I watched it religiously.
I'm pretty sure Zach just stared at the screen the entire time because that's what he does with NXT.
Goddamn right I did.
So,
Were you drooling at the mouth?
I was drooling at the mouth during the Gargano and Balor match, that was for sure.
That was a good match.
That was a fantastic match.
It was the match of the night, in my opinion, but spoiler alerts. I guess we're going to go, match by match?
I do match by match. I like match by match.
First of all, the show started with a performance by Poppy. I'm pretty sure I said something about Poppy last week. I don't remember.
John has a hard-on for Poppy.
Well, I wouldn't go that extreme.
It's that extreme.
For her music, yeah. For her,
I don't know. She was looking pretty good last night. I do believe I texted you and said that wasn't terrible.
yeah, it was good. I mean, her studio music is better than her live music, but it was good. It was a good show. Anyway, match 1. Zach, you just... Okay, okay fine. Match 1 is the North American Championship between Keith Lee and the other guy.
Wow.
I don't want to... I know his name. I don't want to attempt to say it.
Dominic Dijakovic.
Yeah, him too.
Him too.
Yeah.
Oh, we got the him too movement going on here, guys.
Hashtag him too.
Him too movement.
Oh, boy.
It's real.
Well, we just lost a couple of likes there.
That's your fault.
I will accept that.
Anyway, a very good opening match to start the show, right after a Poppy performance. What do you think, Zach?
These guys should not be able to do what they do, period.
Especially Keith Lee.
Dimma.
Dijakovic.
Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
Wait a minute, are you Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome?
Well, I am Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
It's like you said dump.
Dimmadome. I'm Doug
Dimmadome.
Take a dump. I'm Doug Dimmadome. I like to take a dump. Anyway.
You know, I didn't watch it because I wasn't home.
Taste.
Well, no.
He wasn't home.
I just wasn't home. But I really, really, really like Keith Lee.
How do you not like Keith Lee?
Like,
bask in his glory.
Yeah. Like, he's really, really
He's
good.
limitless.
So, just as a side thing, so if he was to get called up, where do you think he's going to go?
Wherever he's gonna go, they're gonna ruin him.
Yeah, we've seen that with like
everybody.
Everyone. I feel like he'd be a Raw guy. I don't know why.
I'd give him a Raw guy just for the interaction he had with Lesnar during the Rumble.
Oh yeah, they still have to play that off.
What about his reaction with Roman at Survivor Series? I mean, there could be a SmackDown thing there. I hope he doesn't leave for a while.
I hope they don't. I hope they don't. Please, no. Don't.
They made him look good against Lesnar in the Rumble, so I'm hoping that creative would be like, well, let's not ruin this guy like we did Finn Balor for a while and the Revival. Everyone that wasn't Charlotte and Becky and Sasha, even though they're ruining Sasha now because she's not even on TV because she's apparently hurt, even though she's not really.
I was about to say, I didn't think she was she still hurt or is she new hurt again?
I mean, she's scheduled for the event in Rockford in April. So,
well, I mean, you're also going to see like Shelton Benjamin at that event, so
we don't know that for sure. But she's being advertised. She's the Roman, the Fiend, and Sasha are the 3 people that are being advertised right now. So I don't know. Anyway, Keith Lee, Dijakovic. Keith Lee had a current Karana, and I was like, how?
A current Karana? What?
Karana.
I could have sworn I heard current. But,
yeah, I swear to God, I heard
yes,
current Karana.
Because it was flowing well like a current. Current Karana.
Well, you made that up really good, really quick too. That was great.
I ain't even mad.
But yeah, a nice Hurricanrana. Thank you for the big man that doing that. I mean, John Cena tried to do them, and he didn't do well. Seeing Keith Lee, it was Wasn't the best looking one, but you can't blame him for it. He's how big is he?
325 pounds.
Yeah. I mean,
6'3", 6'4".
You can't expect a picture-perfect Hurricanrana, but...
I don't know. Dijakovic's corkscrew senton from the top rope was pretty picture-perfect.
That was impressive.
He's 6'8", 280-ish, give or take?
Something like that.
And that was absolutely... I'm like, who is this? Is this Neville? We got a Neville...
Really tall Neville.
Really tall, blonde Neville. Not a bastard.
And then they were like trading blow for blows, like everything that Dijakovic was doing, Keith Lee was doing right on top of it. The little flip reversal,
spirit bomb that Dijakovic just flipped up and like hulked up was awesome.
He Keith Lee up, he limitless up.
No, I'm talking about Dijakovic.
Did he do the same thing?
Lee did hit the spirit bomb, and
they both hulked up.
Yeah, they both hulked up. Well, actually, Lee like just stood there and looked at him as Dijakovic like squatted and like held his head, and I'm like, did he just die? I think he hurt his neck last night because both of the spirit bombs, like he had his hands behind, his neck tucked like super bad. So
maybe he's just selling.
There was no selling in that match. There was no selling in that match at all.
It was like John Cena going up against Hulk Hogan. Like, just no selling at all. None.
Except at the end.
Yeah.
Except at the end. I like whatever Keith Lee does with that jackhammer big spirit. I don't even know what it's called, but it looks impressive.
Yeah, for sure. Keith Lee retains his title. Big show of respect afterwards. Everyone's expecting like a heel turn by somebody.
I was super happy about that.
Yeah.
I was super happy, like, okay, look at that. They're going to show respect, and, like, I'm just waiting for Dijakovic to, like, kick him in the jaw or something. And no, everyone's going to be happy. I'm like, all right, I will take that.
I just want to throw out, with Keith Lee's finisher name. So apparently it's called the Big Bang Catastrophe. BBC.
Oh my God!
Oh, Zach's running around the room laughing. That's
fantastic. That is fantastic. Oh.
Obviously, they're going to call it by its full name every time.
Can you just imagine Marlo Ranella? Mamma mia, it's the BBC!
And the kids will think they're talking about some British television channel. But everyone else will be like, oh, boy. Oh, goodness.
That's what you find in AEW.
Oh, yeah. Gotta be copyrighted real soon.
Hey, don't you talk about Joey Ryan.
Just saying, that would feel... Oh. That'd be something he would make a joke of.
My heart hurts right now.
Anyway, that was a very good match to start things off. Zach gets mad at me because I just call it a very good, not a fantastic.
Yeah, that was...
It's not a match of the year candidate in my book. Just saying.
It's really hard not to punch you in the face right now.
Well, you're too far away, so it's fine.
I got a long reach, bud.
Yeah, it's fine. Moving on, we had the Portland Street Fight. Is that what they were calling it?
I think it's just called a street fight.
Street Fight?
It's a street fight.
That's lame. Between Tegan Knox and the newly turned, well, not newly, but I guess lukewarm, freshly turned heel Dakota Kai. Which I don't want to sound bad or anything, but for a women's hardcore match, it was very entertaining. It was very fun to watch.
She took that unprotected shot with that trash can like a champ.
That looked painful. Dude, the table spot at the end, obviously the table's supposed to break. That looked worse.
They messed that up big time because literally no one knows who that girl was.
No. Remember when we were at AEW and...
Butcher and the Blade.
And Allie came out.
Nothing.
Just like...
Crickets. And...
They started a Who Are You chant, which I prefer better over the British Who Are Ya? Who Are Ya chants because it's stupid. But they're chanting Who Are You? Because I didn't know. Obviously... The commentary had us covered. It's like, oh, she competed in the Mae Young Classic. It's like, I
still have no idea who she is. Like, I thought she was the chick that came out in like the ashless chaps and the cowboy get up, but apparently that wasn't it.
I don't remember that part.
I don't know. She's one of those big girls that like it was a powerhouse, and like she comes out with like a bull rope, and she's a heel. And I thought that's who I thought it was,
well,
but
she's definitely a heel.
No kidding there.
Siding with Dakota Kai.
I don't know. Dakota Kai looked dazed and confused on who the hell she was too.
Yeah, so did Seth Rollins when AOP came back. He was like, "Why are you not attacking me?" The same thing with Dakota Kai. She's like, "Why you attack her and not attack me? What happened?" It's like,
please, for the love of God, never use that voice again.
I do what I want. It's fine.
Just please.
I'm just scared over here in the corner.
You were definitely in the corner.
Hey,
Yeah, we put the P in the corner, but we did. Whoops. Anyway, I thought it was a very good match. I thought it was better than the Women's Championship match. I mean, it's a spot fest. It's what those types of matches are.
So the only thing that killed me about the entire match was Tegan Nox's body splash. Like, she just backsplashed under her back.
Oh, yeah, under the trash can?
Yeah.
I thought she was going for like a double
drop kick.
Yeah,
something.
a drop
I
kick.
have no idea what happened.
Just kind of
and
missed.
it just thudded. And
just kind of like
even Nigel
overshot
McGuinness
it.
was like, "Why didn't she just run up and kick it?" But yeah, that was the only thing that I'm just sitting there, just like, "What were you thinking?"
Yeah, that and the table spot, because I mean, just jump a little further and then land on the table. Maybe they were worried that it wasn't going to break, because I've seen some women's matches where the tables don't break.
I mean, Tegan Nox is a small girl.
She is.
Like, she's maybe 100 pounds soaking wet.
Yeah, I mean, imagine like Alexa Bliss, if you're not into NXT, going through a table. Like, it's probably going to take more than just somebody falling.
Dude, even if you do know NXT, Tegan Nox isn't exactly a household name. Like, she's like wrestled on NXT like twice.
Yeah. And it was both against Dakota Kai, because that's been the feud. But it was I think it was a good follow-up. It kept, fans interested enough. So
we're definitely going to get more matches out of it. We're probably, I guarantee.
That was supposed to be the rubber match.
The way it ended, though, I can definitely see it's probably going to be like a tag team match with Candice LeRae.
Yeah, you were saying in the last episode that you were thinking maybe Candice LeRae heel turn.
I mean, spoiler alert, with Johnny's heel turn.
Yeah. Hashtag fuck you, Johnny.
Hashtag can this feud end?
No, dude, fight forever. This is the Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn stuff from, 4 years ago?
Jesus, has it been that long since they used to fight literally every week?
We looked up the Shinsuke stuff. I'm pretty sure it was before that. It was probably 5 years ago, because it was on NXT. Ugh. And then they got called up to the main roster, and they were kind of away a little bit, and then they're like, no, just keep fighting. Whatever, it's fine. You guys are best. You guys like the Edge and Christian of now, just go for it. Just have at it each other. They didn't tag team together, but the best friends fighting each other. That's what I was getting at.
I will accept that.
Anyway, next match was probably Zach's favorite. It was Zach's favorite match going in.
It was my favorite match, fucking period.
I thought it was, wow. Good job.
Hey.
Bye, sponsors. Hashtag goodbye, sponsors.
Hashtag I get one fuck per podcast.
You just used 2 of them now, so hashtag goodbye, sponsors.
I'm only here one time, and we're already losing people. Cool. All right.
Hey, you stay in your corner over there.
Anyway,
absolutely.
Finn Balor,
and
Johnny Gargano.
Match of the year.
That was, I don't even think, like, obviously I was at work, so I couldn't keep my full attention. Every time I looked up, it was just another crystal clean move. I don't think there was any botches in that.
No, there was no botches. Everything was smooth. There was a definitive ending. There was no shenanigans. There was no, like, low blow or ref bump or nothing. It was a pure match, and Finn Balor rubbed his balls all over Johnny Gargano's face, and it was fantastic.
Sure, it was a little intentional, not maybe the whole ball thing, but just the asserting dominance part of
he had his balls like
teabagging.
In his face,
just teabagging the whole time,
straight up. He pinned him, and Finn Balor for life.
For those of you who are listening, because
you want to do that one more time.
All you heard was a He lifted his knee up and just
pelvic thrust.
Yeah, motioned
pelvic
towards
thrust.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, it was a good match. My favorite match probably of the year so far. And I didn't even watch all of it.
I mean, it was surprisingly long. I'm surprised that they gave them 27 minutes out of it. Like, I was expecting maybe...
And that's kind of why... I think that match is the reason why the pay-per-view went over a little bit, although the main event was pretty long as well.
Main event was 33.
Granted, with a Ciampa match, you get a lot of false finishes. That's kind of his thing. But, I mean...
I like Ciampa with the long tights.
Yeah.
I do appreciate the long
We'll get to that a little bit later. But Finn Balor wins. Obviously, we already talked about that. And probably match. I mean, there's nothing really to talk about because there was nothing bad.
I mean, it was just a solid 5-star match.
Yeah, for sure 5-star. If it's not 5-star, I don't...
Someone doesn't know what stars mean.
Yeah. And then what was it? It was tag team was a match next. It was the women's
It was the women's match.
I'm sure they had to cut that down after the Finn match. Plus, the crowd was already red hot after the Finn match. It was in a bad position as it was, but that was the letdown.
It happened. I mean, it happened.
That was the letdown of
Don't ask me what happened during the match. I couldn't tell. And I said I've watched it twice. I watched it twice, and both times, like I focused on the match. Don't ask me what happened, and I couldn't tell you.
Yeah. Rhea Ripley won. That's what I know. I don't know how she won.
I mean, the only thing I can tell you the finish. Ripley grabbed Belair off the middle rope and hit the riptide. I don't know, that pump handle bomb that she does. Charlotte attacked her, and then Charlotte attacked Belair, and
she attacked Belair too. I missed that.
Yeah, she attacked Belair. She threw her into the steel steps. So I have a feeling that WrestleMania has turned into a triple threat,
which is fine with me because
I'm not going to complain at all. I
said in the last episode, I hope it's a triple threat because I think all three deserve time to work. I mean, I think the best finish would be Belair winning just because
she's got the hot hand.
Yeah, I don't think anybody would. I mean,
I don't know, but Ripley has a pretty hot hand right now too. Like she dethroned Baszler. Yeah. She had the Survivor Series,
and then she challenged Charlotte, which, by the way, I read a report today that the Rhea Ripley defending the championship at WrestleMania against Charlotte was not a NXT decision; it was a Vince McMahon decision.
Oh boy,
which scares the crap out of me because we all know how much Vince loves his Charlotte Flair, loves his Ric Flair, just a Flair name. That scares me because what happened last time when she was in a high-profile match, as of right now, a one-on-one match against a red-hot opponent for the championship, Asuka. And where is she now?
Asuka.
She's a tag team champion.
That doesn't carry the belts.
She did last week. I don't know what she did this past Monday because we're recording it before. But
here we are because they just announced the Elimination Chamber for the women's. And
unofficially. I'm pretty sure it was a leak also. I'm not sure. Was it officially or unofficially?
Officially.
Officially. Okay.
That was a very unconvincing official there, bud.
Yeah, well.
You know, we need some enthusiasm here. You're not. I'm not. Never mind. We're PC. I'm not going to say it. I already said my fuck
here.
today.
We're trying to be PC. You weren't supposed to be. It's the ZB&J podcast. It's episode 1, but. You know, car wrecks and stuff.
Yeah, I'm walking.
Ripped undies.
Yep, ripped pants. When you ripped your pants. That was a SpongeBob reference. It's fine. Moving on. The tag team match. I did not watch this match because forget Matt Riddle. He lost me last night.
That was another match that happened to me.
Yeah, I tried giving him a chance.
He's definitely not a tag team guy.
I'm not a fan of the Bobby Fish
how dare you?
Song, whatever.
How dare you? How much fish could Bobby Fish fry if Bobby Fish could fry fish?
Stop. Please stop.
Much fish could Bobby
He called
Fish
themselves the Brosterweights. The man cannot speak.
He's probably a little high.
That's illegal in WWE. Ask Andrade.
He did coke. There's a difference.
Just saying, can't be high. Ask Orton 5 times.
Okay, you leave Orton out of this.
Ask Roman once.
He's got that PTSD.
Anyway, I did not watch this match. I did see the finish because there was nothing else to do at work at this time. So I was watching it. I'm not a fan of Matt Riddle.
I like Riddle. I like Dunn. I hate them together. They're just...
I'm
the fact that they beat O'Reilly and Fish fascinates me. And the way that they did it, like they were getting dominated. They were having complete miscues between the two of them. I mean, there was like back-to-back moments where Riddle hits Dunn and then Dunn hit Riddle right back. I just don't know. I don't like this tag team. I don't like that they won the Dusty Cup. I don't like that
I don't like the direction they're going.
I don't either. Like they honestly, like Dunn should have turned heel.
I'm sure he will. Soon.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Very
There's
soon.
No. You can tell. Like Dunn hates this. Done. You could joke around like, oh, that's just no. You can tell he cannot stand
not committing
this.
to this at all. He's just kind of
it's something to do. It's either
it's a storyline on the main roster. He should still be in NXT UK. He's not.
I mean, I would not mind seeing him and Walter go at it some more, but yeah, I'm not digging this at all. Like,
Crowd was hot for it for some reason. They were excited that they won.
Yeah, because how much fish could Bobby Fish fry? If Bobby Fish could fry fish.
He wasn't even saying it to Bobby Fish. He was saying it to O'Reilly.
The fact that they put Bobby Fish's face on a fish and had that's great. I need that shirt. Like if they make that shirt, I'm buying that like instantly and wearing that
not
every
on
day.
WWE Shop. I checked this morning. They unleashed a new Drew McIntyre T-shirt for Raw tonight, but that looked
terrible.
And it looked okay.
It's
just another black shirt. I'm getting sick of the black shirts. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I mean, I have a fetish for black and white, so it doesn't bug me.
What are you, an all-timer?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's for black and white?
Pretty much.
Yeah, see? Okay. Fine.
Like, I mean, hey, I got blue and red on today. Like,
I'm just happy you're not wearing your scarf shirt you were wearing last week. That was brutal. Dude, his hairy nipples red.
All right, this is my one and only appearance. I'm out.
So next week we are going to the ADD unsubscribe.
ADD Unfiltered. That's our backup name. But yeah, I don't want to see Matt Riddle on my TV anymore, especially after the whole backstage shenanigans with Brock Lesnar. Granted, I understand why you would hate Brock Lesnar. Everyone hates Brock Lesnar except for Vince and my boss Sean. For some reason, he loves him. But I'm not a fan of the broserweights. I'm not a fan of the bro persona that he has. I'm just not a fan.
That's definitely not a persona. That's
just him.
That is him. That is 100%. Matt Riddle is not a gimmick.
Obviously. Anyway, after that match, after the two matches that
It happened.
the two that happened, I was going to say that I'd like to forget, but I already did.
Let me rephrase this. The women's match definitely just happened. They have it up on the shop. Guess what I'm buying when this podcast is over?
Do it now. Apparently, I missed something.
There's your shirt.
Unless they put it up like yesterday, because I was only looking at like today's stuff, which wasn't much. It was a bunch of Irish stuff, St. Paddy's Day stuff. I don't know if.
I also found a shirt for Jay over here.
Ooh, is there one for me?
It's definitely not one for you.
Is it a joke shirt? Oh, don't you even smoke the competition because he smokes weed. Get it? That's funny. That's hilarious. I hate it.
He's so mad.
I like how the description says, this shirt will quickly become your favorite wrestling tee.
No, it will not. I mean, that's what they say for every shirt on there.
I mean,
my favorite t-shirt is still my Undisputed Era t-shirt that I have. It fits comfortably and it looks nice. Not even the biggest fan of Undisputed Era. It's fine.
That's just disrespectful.
I mean, I like them. I'm just not the biggest fan.
That's disrespectful.
I'm not Zach. And I have one Finn Balor shirt. It's only because I got it in that little mystery box thing I bought.
I have 7.
I bought you 5 of them. And out of your 8 wrestling t-shirts, I still bought you 5 of them.
Sir, I have like
6.
15?
Now.
Give or take?
I bought you your first 6.
Hey, that's accurate.
I mean, the only one I saw you buy was the Private Party t-shirt that I also bought.
We got the Private Party. We got the Revival. We got Tomatonga. We got.
Okay, I bought you that one too. So there's
the Jerichos.
The 7. Those are your own.
Yeah, we got those. We got. I need to get a Mandy Rose shirt. Why? Cause she is a goddess, and I will fight Corey Graves for her.
He's dating Carmella, so he would let you have her.
Well, you tell that to his persona on air.
Okay. Persona's different. He would also fight you over Alexa Bliss, because imagine if Mandy and Alexa went at it, he would self-combust.
The days that I missed the mud wrestling matches.
Well, we're in a different era now, Zachary. This is PC. We're politically correct around here.
Wasn't that pudding?
Actually, there was some. It was Tori Wilson and Sable, wasn't it?
It was also Vicky Guerrero and Santina Morello, which was really bad.
Okay, you just said that, and now you got to bring up Santina.
Hey, she was
welcome back.
She was in the Rumble a month ago.
Speaking of PC though,
oh boy.
You guys remember?
You
guys remember Right to Censor?
Oh yeah. I hated their theme song because it wasn't a theme song; it was just noises.
Impact brought them back.
You're kidding.
Oh well, great.
Take a wild guess who the leader is.
Val Venus.
Joey fucking Ryan.
So they're just killing his character then? He's dead.
And the two other people in the group are RVD and Katie Forbes.
Yeah, because RVD needs something to do.
RVD's the reason they got banned on Twitch.
Yeah.
Like, before every Impact, when it comes back from commercial, they have a adult warning for adult content that may be shown because of RVD and Katie Forbes. And now they're doing a Right to Censor thing. Don't Google Katie Forbes. Don't Google. Don't do it. Trust me, it is.
Pretty sure I scrolled past RVD's Twitter. I was like, I'm at work. I'm gonna keep scrolling.
Oh my!
Real quick.
That girl has more plastic in her than
Mandy Rose. You just see his face. Zach's done.
Get out.
Nope. Fake hips, fake lips, fake nips.
I'm scared.
A lot of dead air.
Boy, he's
fuming. Smoke's coming out of his ears because he knows I'm right. I saw a picture before she was on Tough Enough, man. She had a much different face.
Fake nips is not a thing.
It rhymed with hips and lips. Obviously, you know what I mean.
Welcome to the Rhyme Podcast.
Shit don't gotta make sense.
Yeah,
but we're gonna make it rhyme.
It's fine. You knew what I meant, so that's all that matters. I don't have to be 100% accurate when you know what I meant.
Anyway, again, they brought back Right to Censor with the penis flip guy and RVD.
I mean, they had Godfather in Right to Censor before, and it wasn't Val Venus in there as well.
Yeah, Val Venus, Godfather, Stevie Richards, Ivory, and then one more. Bull Buchanan, British Bulldog.
No, not with British Bulldog.
It
was way past.
It was one of the British guys. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
It was one of the British guys.
There's a lot of British people that don't have the name British.
But it was Bull Buchanan, and he was part of the new British stable or something, I think.
That could be.
Yeah, and then when Cena became the Dr. Thugonomics, he was B2.
Oh, God.
That
sounds like Shorty G.
Oh, don't you talk about that around here.
What was Brian Kendrick's name when he became...
Spanky! And he was a streaker. He used to run around. You remember when he smacked Stephanie McMahon's ass?
Oh, yeah, everyone remembers that. Because Remember when Cena did it? Because she let him do it?
That was awkward.
That was a little weird. Because
that was very awkward.
Everyone knew she and Triple H were banging.
Yep, that was so awkward. Like, I don't know why that I just watched that, the other day. Very awkward.
Were we talking about NXT?
Yeah, we got very...
Welcome back to the Sidetracked podcast. We got sidetracked for the 12th time in 2 episodes. We have a main event to talk about. Tommaso Ciampa trying to battle Adam Cole, baby, for the NXT Championship. The actual NXT Championship. They said NXT Women's Championship last night.
Yeah, they fixed that. They fixed that.
Thank God.
Yeah, we're done.
I think that only lasted that 1 week.
Yes, it literally did.
Yeah. This one was a lot longer of a match than I kind of expected, but with all of the shenanigans I expected also.
Oh yeah,
all of Undisputed Era came out.
You knew. I'm sorry, Adam Cole wrestles. UE is not going to be too far behind.
Exactly. Even though they said that they weren't going to come out, and then obviously they did come out because it's Undisputed Era. That's what stables do.
A heel saying they're not going to do something, and they do it. Oh my!
What? Oh man, what's going to happen? I don't know.
Though Johnny betraying Tommaso was a little bit of a shocker.
Because he's Mr. Babyface. I know he was heel for a little bit last year.
He was heel for 2 weeks.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, he was heel for 2 weeks, and he's barely a heel. He was a tweener leaning towards heel, and then he's back to being Johnny Takeover.
Yeah, he's Mr. Babyface in NXT, and he just was gonna screw you because we still haven't finished business, which they're gonna wrestle again. I assume at NXT Takeover Tampa Bay because that's the next one, right?
Yeah, actually.
That is NXT UK, actually.
Yeah, because we got Dublin on like the 23rd or something.
Dublin. Top of the morning, do you? They should be in the morning. That'd be fun. It won't be.
It definitely won't be. It
might be morning here. Actually, I don't know.
I definitely thought I was not going to like having takeovers on Sunday, but did not hate it.
It was weird. I did forget that it was
exactly.
Sunday.
I was like,
was it? I was on Saturday and I texted Zach like, wasn't NXT supposed to be tonight? And he was like, no. I was like, oh yeah, you said next week. He's like, nope, it's Sunday. I'm like, that's why when I asked if it was a Saturday, you said no. Oh, whoops.
The light bulb went off. It's okay.
I mean, it went on afterwards.
Off on.
Whatever. Phrases, meanings,
words.
Things. But
welcome to the Words with Podcast.
There were so many false finishes in that match.
I mean, that's a Tommaso Ciampa match.
Exactly. That's kind of his gimmick in NXT. I don't know if it has...
He just doesn't die. Like, you literally have to, like, kill him for him to stay down for a 3 count.
And poor Johnny killed his heart by turning on him and betraying him, even though kind of everyone... Nobody expected it, like, now, but...
I would have expected it to be, like, a friendly competition, kind of like Dijakovic and Lee. I would, and if anyone was going to be a heel, it's going to be Tommaso.
Yeah, he's a better heel, way better heel.
He's,
he's fun to watch as a face too, but he's doing heel stuff, so he's basically a tweener anyway.
Yeah, I don't know what you want to call him right now, but whatever he is right now is perfect.
Yeah,
perfect.
Yep. And now Johnny Gargano's just going to turn heel, and it's I don't know, it's weird.
Johnny's not a heel. No, he really isn't.
Ciampa's not a face, just like Kevin Owens isn't a face. Like, John Cena's not a heel. This is the people that can't
John
be.
Cena's a fantastic heel.
Which we haven't seen in a decade.
John Cena is a fantastic heel. He's supposed to be
at WrestleMania.
Yeah,
he's just at SmackDown this week, actually.
Yeah,
I assume to start setting that
reports have been out that it's going to be AJ versus Taker, and
as long as it's fast.
See, remember when we were talking about AJ versus Shane, and we're like, "There's no way this is going to be a good match at all," and that
was a good match.
It was a fantastic match. All three of us were like, "This is stupid. They are wasting one of the years of AJ Styles for Shane McMahon," and that match turned out to be one of the better ones on the pay-per-view.
Yeah, it was the first match on the card, and had people excited for the rest of the show. That was not a very memorable show, but it had some memorable matches.
Ask me outside of that.
Kevin Owens Jericho was good. Could have been better because I think they shortened the match a little bit. Even Goldberg Brock Lesnar was way better than WrestleMania 20 in that one. I don't remember.
Oh, was that Goldberg?
That was at Orlando.
So you think
my favorite stage of all time?
You think they're gonna give Goldberg the title again?
No, he's not wrestling at WrestleMania, so they're not going to. They're not going to take it off. I mean, they need Rome. They need Rome to go after a title.
They did it to Owens.
Yeah, but that was to set up Mania. But there's reports that Goldberg isn't going to be at Mania. It's just this one off. So he's going to do. Fiend's going to do something fiendy.
Is it just me?
Fiendish. 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 That's the word.
Isn't fiendy like something fancy?
No, fiendish means.
Yeah.
No, Fendi. Isn't
you offend me? Yes.
That's good.
I will see you after the podcast.
The padcast?
What is
We're doing a crash pad now? What's going on? We're
I just pulled out my Apu there.
Let's see here. So yeah, your other rumor looks like Cena versus Elias.
Yeah, I mean, they set it up last year. They've set it up the last 2 years.
Yeah, they have good chemistry. Mm-hmm. Like, they have fantastic chemistry.
I mean, when Cena was calling out Undertaker, it's kind of everything's kind of like merging together in these two storylines. It's kind of cool. But Cena was calling out Undertaker, which I think is the best WrestleMania build in a long ass time. That was awesome. Just Cena, just like, I'm challenging Undertaker. Where is he at? Quit being a little female dog. Come face me. Give me an answer. And then nothing happened until actual Mania happened. And Taker just kicked his ass.
Yeah, that was terrible.
It was awesome. What are you talking about? That was amazing.
I was not a fan of that.
Well, you're ridiculous because that was an amazing build.
Very accurate statement.
I was so excited. But then, of course, before Taker came out, Elias came out and freaked them all out. Or not freaked them out, but
they need to do something with Elias. Like, he literally, all he does is play his guitar and hit people with it, and that's about it. Like, name a feud that he's been in.
John Cena, obviously. Last 2 years. It's been the ongoing feud that won't die. He was in a.
I will see you after the podcast as well.
You see me now. I can see you in person.
I'm going to see you after the podcast.
If you're lucky. And he had a feud with Braun Strowman for like 2 weeks. That was fun. That's when he had the cello.
Oh yeah, Braun's cello. Okay, but still, like he's done.
And then he was teaming up with Drew McIntyre as Shane's goons.
Thank God McIntyre got away from that.
No, it's because Shane McMahon left. That's the only thing that happened.
Thank God. Whew. Though we want to say thank you, Shane, for that awesome Royal Rumble.
Was he the one?
He was. It was him, Mercury, Chris Parks, who, if you don't know, it was Abyss from TNA.
Oh, I did hear that, actually.
I marked out severely because I was watching the Rumble Day show, whatever they had, the special on WWE Network. And
24? Was it 24?
It might have been 24, but it was strictly for the Royal Rumble, which they only had Edge in there for like 3 minutes.
That was the biggest talking point of the show.
Yeah, like 3 minutes. Like they saw him sneaking into the show. Like people didn't know he was going to be in the Rumble until about 15 minutes before he went in. Like they snuck him in good.
People didn't know John Cena was going to be in it back 2008. Yeah, 2008.
Yep.
I mean, that really started the like shock return. Really, in my opinion, I don't remember if there's anybody else that came out like, "Whoa, it's somebody I didn't expect."
Triple H.
I think people expected him.
No, not that Royal Rumble. I think 2004, after one of his quad injuries, he came back at the Rumble.
I think he came back. He came back and announced that he was going to be in it, though. And then he won it.
I don't think so. I think it was a straight straight entrance, and the crowd went wild. You know what I really miss? The Shawn Michaels Triple H feud.
That was a good one.
Like the old 2002, 2003, 2004, something like that. Back when Michaels was wrestling in those ugly brown things.
The little poop brown.
Like those are the ugly.
He won his last championship in those tights in the first ever elimination chamber.
Man, those days were bad.
That was a bad idea.
Well, it was like an unsanctioned fight against Trips at SummerSlam?
Yes, SummerSlam.
And he wore a wife beater and jeans.
His first WrestleMania back was WrestleMania 19. 2005 was 21.
Mm-hmm.
So 2000, he came back in 2002. 2003 was WrestleMania 19. I think.
That sounds accurate.
I think 2004 was 20. So, yeah, I think that's right. So 2002. That was a good feud. I rewatched that on when they had the Superstar Spotlights or the Feud Spotlights, whatever, on network, when they had like the playlists.
Oh, I love those.
Those are good. I mean,
they need more. They definitely need more. Like, see, I love watching old feuds like that, but I hate trying to find like certain dates and stuff. Like, just give me a show.
There's so many like Raw moments I want to go back and watch. I'm like, I don't remember what day it was. It's like there's one episode for every.
90% of Edge's run as the rated R superstar.
Raw.
I'm just saying. Like,
speaking of Edge, favorite current storyline I like right now, Edge and Orton.
Dude, this is peak Orton.
This is fantastic, now. Orton. I'm super excited for tonight. I was wrong. Matt Hardy is not gone yet.
Yeah, he was out.
I was very wrong.
I mean, he's going to get destroyed by Orton tonight.
Oh, absolutely.
He's going to get like maybe 5 moves of offense.
Oh, yeah. Like, this is going to be bad.
Orton's going to like kill him storyline.
Yeah. And then after this, he's going to be gone.
Or Edge comes out, makes a save. And then Orton still wins because he'll do some nasty.
There ain't no way that Matt Hardy wins.
No. It's a no holds barred, by the way.
Yeah, there's no way Matt Hardy wins. Period.
Exactly.
Period. What if Jeff makes the save or something?
I know he's been suspended again. What was it for drugs again?
It was drugs.
Yeah.
Public intoxication.
Oh, so it's alcohol, which is technically a drug, I guess, but dude needs help, man.
He's always need help. Like all you gotta say is Victory Road 2011.
Yeah, I mean, his most sober time was when he was going for the WWE Championship back in 2008,
9. Because didn't he win it at Armageddon?
Won it at Armageddon. Lost it at Rumble.
Yep.
Because Edge beat him for it because Matt Hardy turned on him, but then we got their awesome Hardy versus Hardy match. That was good. That WrestleMania 25.
The I Quit one?
That was the Extreme Rules the next year. It was just a no holds barred match at Mania.
Because I remember the I Quit one because he tied him down to the table.
Yeah, and literally broke his arm.
Yeah, yep.
Broke your own brother's hand. Congratulations.
Yeah, I mean, let's face it, they've probably broken each other's bones more times.
They did before they were even.
Yeah,
I'm sure, but
I mean, the pedigree that Jeff took in his first WWE match, I thought he died.
Yeah, so he won the WWE Championship, and then he won the World Heavyweight Championship against Edge at Extreme Rules, and then CM Punk made his first heel turn and cashed in on him. I think he won it back, but then I think Punk won it back like a month later. Jeff Hardy hasn't had more than like a 3-week run with the title.
Sir, that was a lot of drugs ago. I don't know.
Just saying. Maybe you should. Maybe we should suspend Zach for 30 days for failing our wellness policy.
Yeah.
Sir.
Then it would just be me though, because we all know Brandon's going to be gone for the next 3 podcasts.
Yeah. This is it. This is what you get. So be grateful.
Every 4th podcast, Brandon will just
I'll show up. Hey, what's up?
Hey guys, Casey,
he's here for his hockey talk.
I don't like that name.
hockey talk.
His hockey talk.
But we're in Chicago. I know more about Blackhawks than other teams. All I know
actually, we're in, where are we at? Roscoe right now? Or?
Well, yeah.
Yes, we're in. You've been to my house. You've lived at my house. I still have the ramen from when you lived at my house.
Is there a ramen story I don't know about? He
Right.
bring his own ramen.
I'm scared.
When Tweedle watched the house.
Tweedle.
When Tweedle watched the house.
Is he Tweedledee or Tweedledum?
He don't even get a surname. He's just Tweedle. Token Tweedle.
Great.
TT.
Oh, yeah.
Tweedledum.
There it is.
He's definitely coming back now. But yeah, we all were
Signing
watching the house when we were, I think, on the cruise, maybe?
When you went to Florida.
It was either the cruise or Florida.
When you got deathly ill in Florida. And
We're not
came back
talking about that.
Almost dead for 2 months.
3 months.
Okay.
3 months, yes.
I didn't
3
see him
months.
for a long time.
3
I
months.
was sick.
Why are you, hand on the hip? What is this maneuver?
Well,
He just noticed your wall of pop figures. Your gigantic
we'll be having
wall.
a podcast sale of pop figures here soon.
I have a lot.
Did you notice the bins behind you?
Yeah, I saw those last time I was here.
Oh, there's another bin under the table.
Oh, well, all right.
It's not meth.
Uh-huh.
Allegedly.
Hey guys, what's the number for 911?
I think it begins with a 1 or something.
We are so far off topic now. We were supposed to talk about the NBA All-Star Game and their bizarre rules, but I don't know if we have time for that now.
We'll get it in. We'll get it in.
Okay.
A little smoochy smooch.
What?
Yeah, this is the last. I'm just
It's been the last podcast period. What are you on today? Are you sure you didn't smoke? Do all your meth today? My goodness.
You keep sipping this cup here, and I'm getting real
What's in it
scared.
anymore? Came out of an orange bottle. I don't know.
It's juice.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure it is. I just spit all over my laptop.
Jesus.
Oh my goodness.
This has gone off the rails here.
Perfectly timed. Welcome to our podcast. This is why
Hey.
I'm thinking about calling it the ADD Unhinged or whatever. We've had 5 different names for the ADD part. I don't know.
It just ends up with ADD.
It's the AD because we can't finish the rest of the title. We're already on to something else.
Oh, boy.
This is what it's like every week, Brandon. Welcome to the show.
Yeah,
Welcome officially.
This is what we do.
I'll see you guys in 3 episodes.
Yeah. Anyway, trying to
Junior.
get back on track. NBA All-Star Game was last night. The dunk contest and 3-point contest was the night before.
And skills competition.
Well, I guess I should have said that instead.
All the All-Star festivities.
Festivities?
Ecstasy.
Wow. All right. Anyway, the All-Star Game had some really bizarre rules. It was Team Giannis, Team LeBron. They're having charity involved, right?
Yep. Each quarter, whoever had the lead would get money towards their charity of choice.
Those quarters would be the standard 12 minutes, but start with a 0-0 score. Every quarter started with a 0-0 score, apparently.
Until the fourth.
Until the fourth, where they added the totals of all of them together.
Yeah, all the scores from 1 through 3 were added up, and then that was the scores going in the fourth, and there was a game to 24, basically. I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Okay.
I don't. I'm a Knicks fan. I don't do basketball. I haven't gotten.
I think you've said basketball. That every episode. Hey, did you guys know that Zach's a Knicks fan?
I'm sorry.
Yeah. I mean, again, last time
from my friends that are listening, did you guys know I used to work for the Ice Hogs? Crazy, right? Everyone knows. It's kind of an in-house joke with all of my friends.
And I'm the one that's on drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah.
You just witnessed that, and I'm the one that's on drugs?
Yes.
Uh-huh. You just said that you had meth under your table by saying that there wasn't meth under your table. You say there's not something under there. It's going to be under there.
What table?
In the bin, under the table.
There's no... I'm done with you.
That's what you said. You said there's no meth under there, which means
said
obviously...
it's better than meth.
You said there's not. It's not meth under there, which means...
Someone come get this man.
Yeah, Zach, and take him to... Take
it's
him to
my
rehab.
House.
Take him to rehab.
No! Last time I was in rehab, I gave my number to a crack whore.
Why are you yelling? Good Lord. The people are right here. We're in their ears right now. You're making them deaf.
They've already turned this off.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
This is our craziest, nuttiest podcast yet. If you feel free, subscribe if you want to hear more zany adventures with ZB&J, because we're going to be doing this every other week at least.
No, we've been pretty good on our... I've been having fun with it.
Me too. That's why I keep doing it. I don't know. Brandon's... I mean...
like I said, I'll be here in like 3 episodes. So you guys enjoy next week.
You're a busy man with 2 jobs.
We get that grant money because
we ain't getting no sponsor money at this point.
that grant money,
getting that Patreon money, which I haven't set up yet.
He's a little darker than most, so
yeah. Anyway, I was confused about the 24-point stuff. Obviously, it was to honor Kobe. I didn't know it was like a best to first to 24 points or whatever.
There's some weird rules about it, but like the gist of it is that, yeah, like I don't do basketball very much. Like I paid attention to the dunk contest because the dunk contest is awesome.
Yeah, there was some controversy with that, I hear.
Aaron Gordon won, period. Point blank, period.
Didn't he?
He got screwed. He got screwed.
He dunked over, was it Taco?
He dunked over Taco. And for y'all don't know, Taco is 7'6".
Yeah, 7'6".
And he dunked over him with ease.
I didn't say with ease.
That was pretty...
I mean, he kind of clipped his neck a little bit.
You and me would get to Taco's, like, back of his knee.
Wherever I am standing next to him is as far as I'm going to get to him. I can't jump, man. Jump, man, jump, man, jump, man. Okay. That's dumb. That's a song.
All right.
That's a song. I think. I don't know.
I think so.
Well,
I think it is.
Well.
And B just left.
The
offline light is on. The online light is whatever.
Again, not now. I'm
stretching here. But yeah, 3-point contest. I think that was the only thing one of the Bulls was in. Was it Zach LaVine was in it? I don't think he did very well. Because it was in Chicago, so they had to have a Bull.
I do believe you're right. It was LaVine.
Yeah,
It was a very boring 3-point contest.
I'm not a big fan of the 3-point contest, not gonna lie. The dunk contest is what everyone watches for.
Literally, on it. That, and I think that the skills competition is...
I mean, aren't those technically part of it?
I mean, the skills competition is its own thing.
That's it.
So it's the
skills competition in NHL is like 5 different events, so I just thought that they were all
so the skills competition for NBA is basically you got to do some passes, you got to do some dribbles, like the basis of basketball.
They have to play basketball, is what you're saying. Jeez. They have to shoot balls into hoops.
Yeah, like, that's basically that's the gist. That is the gist of the skills competition. Skills.
They have to have played basketball once in their lifetime, which I'm pretty sure not everyone, but most people have done.
This year, Bam Biombo won, and he is the tallest winner ever of the skills competition. It's almost a 7-footer.
Nice. In a league that's getting dominated by smaller guys now.
And 3-pointers. Like there is no more post game. Like it's run and gun and threes.
Thanks, Curry, for that. That's all he does. He's the one that brought let's just shoot threes every time and sink them half court.
I mean, he makes it work.
And then 2 in full court, and then that's all that he can do in the video games. I don't play the video game.
Yeah. If you play as the Warriors on 2K, you're trash.
Fucking right at B.
I don't play 2K.
Not anymore. Not once Kevin
He's
Durant
just trash in
went
general.
OKC to...
Shut up, KD.
This man was so mad that Golden State came back and beat the Thunder when Kevin Durant was on the team. That summer happened. Kevin Durant goes to the Warriors. Oh, dude, Golden State. Oh, man, they're going to win again. I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm still hurt.
Then they lost to Toronto last year.
Yeah.
Shout out, Freddie.
I'm a Knicks fan. I don't want to hear it. Period.
Well, it sucks that you're a Knicks fan.
Yeah, it's terrible. Absolutely.
Did you guys know he's a Knicks fan?
Absolutely terrible.
I didn't know that. Did you know that?
No, I didn't. Yeah.
Did you fans know that? Comment below. Subscribe if you haven't already.
If you want me to kick Johnny in the nuts, comment.
Hey, whatever gets us traction at this point. Don't actually do it.
Yeah, there's a lot of comments right now.
Yeah, I wish this was live.
I'm going to do it on air.
Whack.
That's one.
So anyway, let's move on. So yeah, NBA All-Star. I mean, I don't really watch NBA. It's just you'd think people would want to watch a 3-point contest, but that's like nobody cares about it.
The All-Star weekends for the All-Star game and the dunk contest. The celebrity game's pretty fun.
I mean, in baseball, All-Star weekend for that is for the home run derby.
Literally the home run derby.
Yeah, nobody cares about the game.
No one.
Especially since it doesn't even mean anything anymore. It used to be whoever won the MLB All-Star game got home field advantage. But, of course, after the Cubs had their magnificent first place all-year season and win the World Series, then they decided maybe we should just have the number one teams have home field advantage in the playoffs. Huh. And in the World Series. Thanks. I mean, it worked out. I mean, I'll take the championship.
They could just cheat.
I mean, Houston did, so.
Did you hear?
Houston asterisks of the Astros.
Did you hear Altuve's excuse?
I think so.
Of why he didn't want his shirt ripped off. He had a shitty tattoo. And his wife didn't like it. If that is not the most excuse I've ever heard.
I remember after he hit that walk-off grand slam, or not, just walk-off home run to get to the World Series last year. And they made, they went to the World Series last year.
I don't think, but this wasn't last year.
No, I'm pretty sure that people were trying to grab his jersey. Like, no. They ran down and then ran back out of the tunnel to the clubhouse and came back and was like, okay, now we can party.
That was a lot of drugs ago, so I'll take your word for it.
October.
And we're in February. So
I'm really proud of you that you knew what month it was.
True. Accurate.
Hey, I'm 8 months sober right now, so you're welcome.
Wow.
October, November, December, January. It's 4 months, dude.
4 months in.
Right,
you're a liar.
I don't drink liquor. Everything else counts.
No, that's...
Everything.
No. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works.
It's like Life Alert.
You need Life Alert for as many drugs as you've done.
That was just rude.
That's just accurate. I spit straight facts, bro.
Yeah, we're getting shut down after this goes up.
It's fine.
We're getting shut down as soon as this goes live.
It's fine. We've almost talked an hour already. That's pretty fun.
And literally about 20 minutes of it has been something productive.
Yeah.
The other 80%'s been us talking shit to each other, which is fine. Ooh, hang up. Hey. There's a weird noise on the microphone. I want to explain what it was.
It's time for some hockey talk.
It is hockey talk. Talking hockey. Unfortunately, this has been one of the years that I just haven't paid it that much attention. Granted, most of that's because I've been watching football. When the Packers are good, I'm usually focused in on the Packers because they weren't good for 2 years, so I was watching nothing but hockey. I just wasn't a fan. It seems that the Eastern Conference is about as advertised from last year. The only real shock would be Columbus still being in the playoff hunt because they lost their 2 best players and are still right there in a wild card spot, but you still got Washington, Pittsburgh, the Islanders. in the same places that they were last year. Boston, Tampa Bay. I don't know how Toronto's still in the playoff spot. They have been losing left and right lately.
Yeah,
With a win just like sprinkled in enough to stay and float in the Atlantic Division. The Flyers and the Hurricanes, who I think were also I think the Florida Panthers were battling for that last wildcard spot last year with Carolina. Carolina beat them out and wound up willy-nilly getting into the Eastern Conference Finals. Philadelphia is not that big of a surprise. I think the biggest surprise is, to me, is Arizona. This is a team that hasn't been good since 2012.
Yeah, and they do have an abundance of ex-Chicago Blackhawks on this team.
I mean, yeah, Phil Kessel now, not a former Blackhawk, but a two-time Stanley Cup champion from Pittsburgh. They got Taylor Hall now, who isn't really doing too much in Arizona, but he's still a former Hart Trophy winner, MVP in hockey, if you didn't know.
Go hockey!
Nashville and Winnipeg have fallen off tremendously. The Central Division is St. Louis, Dallas, and Colorado, which is... I mean, these two teams were in the playoffs last year. Colorado got in on a wild card. Beat the Calgary Flames, who won the Pacific Division. And Calgary has fallen since, even though they're still in a wild card spot. Can we talk about Vegas? How they just up and willy-nilly fired their head coach when they were still in the playoff hunt? Like, they were...
And then went out and hired the San Jose former head coach, Pete DeBoer, which was a surprise to me because the year before, Vegas completely shattered.
Good old Game 7.
Shattered. And collapsed.
Let's be honest. That penalty probably shouldn't have been a 5-minute major.
Was not a 5-minute major.
Maybe a double minor. Maybe. Penalty? Yeah, for sure. Like, it was...
Mm-hmm.
It was a bad penalty, but I don't know if it was a 5-minute major. At the time, I was like, I can see it. I don't know if I like it because I root for the Knights when the Blackhawks aren't good. They're my backup team, if there is one, in the Western Conference.
They have nice uniforms.
They have great uniforms.
Very good uniforms, yeah.
Some of the best in all of sports, in my opinion.
Supposedly they're getting a third, and it might be black.
It was supposed to be this year, and I heard it was supposed to be gold, but they couldn't find the right material. I think you're right, Brandon, when you said that they're looking into black jerseys now. I'm not a big fan of black because there's a lot of black jerseys now. Tampa Bay has some really ugly black uniforms. San Jose have some decently nice black uniforms, but it needs a little bit more.
We might be getting robbed.
That's fine.
Oh.
That's a good transition.
We might be getting robbed. But yeah, it seems that like nobody wants the Pacific Division, and I can't figure out why.
Edmonton's on top right now, which they weren't even in the playoff spot like 2 months ago.
Connor's hurt.
Did he get hurt again?
Yeah.
He went into the boards, didn't he?
Yeah.
It's just my wife.
Okay. Vancouver was a team that was really bad like 2 years ago. Started coming on strong last year, and people thought, well, they should probably get a wild card spot. They're currently sitting at number 2. Granted, that's only 1 point ahead of Vegas and 1 point behind Edmonton. That Pacific Division is up for grabs all year. Yeah. St. Louis and Dallas have been trading back and forth as of late as well for the Central Division. And good old Blackhawks down there in 6th place in the wild card hunt.
How are the Flames?
They are currently the first wild card spot in the Western Conference, which wild card spot is good.
Does Jerome and Ginna still play?
No, he retired.
Rome? Wow.
That was like 2016.
Yeah.
He went to Boston and then didn't do much and was like, okay, I'm done. I'm pretty sure it was 2016.
Hey, I like Jerome and Ginna.
Jerome. Was it only because his name was Jerome, or
because
is this the only hockey player name you knew?
You can remember?
So, growing up, I actually used to play NHL. And it was back when Detroit was still a dynasty with Eisenberg.
You see them now, let me tell you.
So Eisenberg.
Eisenberg? Eiserman? What is this, Breaking Bad?
Needless to say,
current general manager of the Detroit Red Wings, Steve Yzerman.
Yep.
But yeah, it was them, and every time that I used to do, or back when the Avalanche were super good.
So with, late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah, I'd say early. Yes, Patrick Roy.
Yeah.
But
Wah for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know what it was, but every time that I used to play like the franchise, the first thing I do was trade for Jerome Iginla for some reason.
That's like me and James Neal right now. I don't know what it is, but every time I'm in a GM mode, let me get James.
Hey, I know who Duncan Keith is.
Yeah, I wore his jersey 2 weeks ago, and he was like, "That's Keith, right?" It's like it says Keith on the back,
yeah,
so yeah.
I said Duncan first.
You didn't. You said it afterwards. You're like Duncan Keith, right? I'm like, there you go. Good job.
I don't know who he is, but I know his name.
Do you know what position he plays?
Isn't he a defenseman?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Good job, Zach. You're learning.
What about Marc-Andre Fleury?
He's
Vegas Golden Knights.
Yeah.
Wasn't he the Pittsburgh goalie?
Hey,
he won
three
Stanley
Stanley
Cups with him, and he was a backup the last time.
Oh,
Last 2 times actually.
And
now he's on Vegas.
Sidney Crosby sucks.
He doesn't suck, but I don't like him. He's a crybaby.
Sidney Crosby is a very good hockey player, but he has his moments.
He is a shitty human being.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was accurate or not.
Brad Marchand's a shitty human being.
I have no idea.
He is the biggest.
Wait, are we
piece
talking
of
like
S.
Marshawn Lynch-esque or Vontez Burfict-esque?
Montez Perfect-esque.
Oh, that's a terrible.
Did you guys say Montez or Vontez?
I said Vontez.
Oh, I think you said Montez.
I think I said Montez.
Montez.
Think
Because I
about
wasn't
Montez
paying
Ford.
attention.
Who wants the smoke?
We want the smoke.
We want the smoke.
We want the smoke. We
All right,
want.
we're
Anyway,
done.
yeah.
We're done.
No. This
You have a green cup, not a red cup.
green solo cup.
Yeah. Oh, there's our red
There
cup.
we go.
There we go.
One for
There we
each.
go. Yeah.
We all got one.
Now you just got to bedazzle it. You'll be good.
I do have a Pim cup.
Hey, there you go.
Brad Marchand likes to get under your skin any way possible, which that's also Andrew Shaw, but Shaw has limits. Brad Marchand does not have.
Isn't Shaw another defenseman that likes to fight?
No, he's not a defenseman. He does like to fight. He is a little runt that the Blackhawks have currently. He was an Ice Hog formerly. We traded him to Montreal. Everyone missed him, so Stan Bowman in his let's just trade for all of our former players that won a cup with us mode went out and got him this offseason, brought him back, and he's been hurt all season. Yay. But Marchand has licked people in the face just to get under their skin.
I like him. It's a very good defenseman.
He's my least favorite. He's my feast favorite.
He's fair. Okay.
He's my least favorite player in the NHL. I do not like the Boston Bruins, although I do like Tuukka Rask, who's their goaltender, but Marchand Lynch.
Oh, who's the tall fucking Serbian? That's
Zdeno Chara?
yeah.
Yeah.
He's pretty badass. I like him.
He's old. He's still their captain.
He'd
which-
still kick your ass.
I mean,
Okay, yeah, 90% of the world could, but I'm just saying.
wow.
Oh, I'm
Rude.
giving you 10%.
Does that 10% include Brandon?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
Absolutely.
That's fine. I'll take that all day.
It's nothing personal. You're just a vagina.
What podcast number is this?
4?
4.
So you guys are number 8.
You right.
You right.
Oh yeah, we should mention. I don't know when their game starts. As of recording, Alex Ovechkin's still looking for number 700, goal number 700.
Yes, Vegas is up 3-0 in 2 minutes to go in the second.
Ooh, in the second period already. Nice. Get that shutout. Don't let him get a goal. That'd be awesome. I'd be appreciative. Max Pacioretty just scored, actually. It's still 3-0, but that's why it's 3-0. Anyway, getting off topic. Little bit of live hockey at the time of recording.
Go hockey.
There's no other real surprises about the NHL this year. Los Angeles is still trash. Brandon said. It used to be his favorite team. Detroit's still trash now. They need to start selling their people, man.
Yeah, clean house in
Start
Detroit.
trading.
In Detroit.
Like, I know Brandon wants Jonathan Quick to be traded to the Blackhawks, and I don't. Your favorite Abdul Kader from Detroit needs to come to Vegas just so you can say his name more often.
Everybody's trying to go to Vegas now.
Not everybody.
I am.
I mean, I want to go to a game there one day when I'm old, when I grow up, and I can afford to. When I stop buying jerseys and start buying plane tickets to go to Vegas to go see a Vegas Golden Knights game. Bob's there, actually.
Oh, go Bob.
Either this week, I think he's either there now or leaving this week to go there.
Oh, nice.
I told him to go watch a Vegas game, so I'm hoping he gives us a report.
I'd go to Vegas for the hookers.
You're spoken for, sir. You don't get that luxury.
I'd still go for the hookers.
Don't care.
Hey, different area codes.
I mean, what happens in Vegas
usually comes home.
Ends up on YouTube.
I love you, honey.
She ain't gonna listen. She stopped listening.
Oh, she listens to all of them.
Did she that she shared our last one?
Yeah.
And then somebody else liked it, and I was like, I'm pretty sure you didn't listen, but thank you.
Yeah, no, she listens to all of them. She says that your mic usually gets too close to your mouth.
It also gets too far away from my mouth sometimes.
Yep.
So I like to breathe a lot into my microphone. It's fine. I've been trying to edit
that was a very cringy statement, sir. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't. Oh. Well, there just went our likes.
I can edit it out. It's fine.
They're dropping like crazy.
Dropping like flies. It's fine. I've been editing them out. It's all good. I need to stop editing stuff, though. So stop swearing, both of you.
I didn't even say nothing. I've been quiet this whole
I was looking at the
podcast.
mirror because me and Zach have been awful.
I usually give you like good 4 fucks a show. Okay,
we're up to 6 on the F word.
Yeah.
I don't.
I mean, we've had like 20 S words already, so.
Remember when it all went downhill with you?
That was a very long conversation to have.
Started last week at about.
If we really want to get into that, we're going to need a whole episode just for this roller coaster
What's up,
ride.
Brandon? I have a question for you.
Uh-huh.
Who do you see getting the wild card spots in the NHL? Both Eastern and Western. We'll start with the Western first because we know those teams better.
The Ducks.
No, they
I'll
are
tell you
second.
right now, not a chance.
They are second from last place right now.
Wild card wise in the West, you said first.
Yes.
Arizona.
Okay.
I could just see it.
And the Avalanche.
Avs, really? Yeah. Oh. Yeah, probably the Avs.
Woo!
Probably.
You don't see them getting that third place?
They're going what? Nah, they're going wild card.
what did they do?
Nationals going to catch them, and Blackhawks or somebody's going to catch Colorado?
I could see the Hawks doing it.
They need to start scoring.
But
if the Hawks can start scoring, I think they can make a run. But they'll score 8 goals one game, and then the next 4 games they'll score 2 total.
Didn't the NHL get rid of the divisions and they just have conferences now or something like that?
No,
there's 4 divisions. The Central Division only has 7 teams. Every other division is 8 because Vegas wants to screw everything up. They have 31 teams overall.
Oh, that's such a terrible... Ew.
yeah,
I mean,
aren't they supposed to be-
Seattle's
I'm about to
coming
say,
in a
Seattle's
year and a
coming.
half. They're coming 2021.
which there's no name yet, so you can choose a name if you want.
Oh, don't they have like a finalist list and they all
No,
suck?
it's just people speculating.
Oh, I've heard like Loch Ness Monster type stuff. I'm like,
The Lake Erie
There
Monsters
was-
are already in the AHL. So
There was like the Seattle Kraken.
the Seattle Kraken's a big
that?
one. They
Yeah.
actually said that that's what they chose, and Seattle
I
came out
don't
like, no,
actually hate
that's-
it.
No.
I don't hate it.
Seattle Emeralds, I'm partial to.
Yeah.
Emeralds ain't
Because it's the
terrible.
Emerald City.
Yeah.
They always have green in their uniforms anyway.
But yeah,
The Seattle Totems was a thing.
Totems?
Yeah.
Like a
totem
pole?
pole. Yes. Because there's a big like Aztec-y like influence in Seattle. I guess I've never been there. I haven't seen anything. The only thing I see is CenturyLink Field, where Seattle.
I'm going to take a wild guess. It's probably not Aztecs. That's like Central America there, bud.
It's fine.
Did the white people bring them all the way up there?
Could have.
Like, oh.
Anyway, might cut that part out. Anyway,
so
Yeah, we're
so-
PC, damn
there
it.
was also Seattle Metropolitans. Which
That's terrible.
I mean, the Metro.
It makes sense, but it's terrible.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I was going back to your Eastern Conference
Oh, go ahead.
side. Sorry. I could see Florida.
With Coach Q.
Yep.
Those are some really ugly uniforms.
They're not great. If you ask our buddy Bob, who does our intro for the Uncrustables segment, he misses his favorite logo ever was the Leaping Panther, and they got rid of it. It's just kind of like some stoic panther just looking
Is
off
it
to the
still like
left.
that weird red, blue, and orange or yellow
Gold.
Yeah,
quote unquote gold?
That's ugly.
Yeah. I told this last week. If you want to be involved in this, I want to rank my NFL uniforms. We can make a collective list if we want to all partake in that. I also want to do an NHL one where we rank the NHL uniforms. Just Zach can just look like that looks cool. That sucks.
I like the Golden Knights.
That'll be your number one. I'm sure that's Brandon.
Actually, yeah, I know you're gonna hate this because I know you hate the team, but I do like the Devils.
I don't. Well, when they switch over to Adidas, their stripes on their sleeves got really thick for some reason. It's kind of off-putting. I don't hate them. They're alternates.
I'm going to show you the pictures of all the NHL jerseys, and you tell me which one you like.
That isn't Vegas, because you already know those.
So there's that.
Wish I could see. They're on the other
well,
side
you
of the
can't.
table.
Sorry. So
I could if I just moved my mic. But
yeah, well,
I could just start using Zach's mic.
You just point out the one and out.
I want to see.
Oh boy. Okay. So
now I can just talk. Those are all the Adidas ones.
Yes.
Really nice.
Oh boy.
Mine obviously is
mic.
Vegas.
Talking to Brandon's mic or this mic, whichever one you're closer to. If you want to turn it so you can see. Well, that way.
Jesus.
Hey, man, lay off.
You know what? The Red Wings are slick, like good old school type
For
uniforms. Sure. I do appreciate that.
Yes.
Play musical chairs with our microphones right now. This is gonna be a bitch to edit.
Maple Leafs look terrible.
What? Get out of
You don't
here.
like the Leafs?
Those are the Leafs, right?
No.
Oh.
Those are the Leafs.
Oh, who the hell is that?
That's the Winnipeg Jets.
Did you say Vegas? You just-
No, it's Winnipeg.
that's the Jets.
You kind of pressed up against me, so my things got all out of balance.
My favorite is going to be I like the Ducks.
Anaheim.
I do like the Ducks. Maybe the Sharks.
Everyone hates the Ducks logo because it's not the Mighty Ducks logo.
Yes, we had this conversation about Goldberg, didn't we? From the movie, the
Yeah,
Ducks
you and
movie?
I did.
Okay.
Yes, how he got arrested.
Yeah, he needs help.
He looks like a cracked out
homeless
man.
He really is. But the Hurricanes don't look terrible.
I have a Hurricanes jersey. It's beautiful in real life. Not gonna lie.
The Jackets, I
Jackets?
don't hate those.
I have one of those.
Dude,
their alternates are so much better though.
Yeah, those are terrible. Oh my god, those are terrible.
Their heritage jerseys are better for Winnipeg.
Sabres?
Buffalo Sabres. Again, their alternates and classic ones are better than that one, but
Senators aren't awful.
I hate their uniforms.
Lightning's terrible too.
Lightning looks just like Toronto, really. I mean,
Lightning's just boring. Like it's 3 stripes and a lightning bolt. So.
How about that LA? What do you think? Just straight black.
Brutal. I'm not a fan.
They have jerseys that they used to that look like the Lakers colors.
Yeah. It was a forum blue, even though it's purple, and gold, which was yellow. Much better than those, my opinion.
But yeah, overall, like my favorite's Vegas.
Yeah, overall, like
Vegas.
I mean, my favorite's still the Blackhawks, but Vegas is like probably second.
Well, the Hawks are classic, so you can't really. But I mean, Vegas. Yeah.
I do like the jersey, the Devils.
Devils are nice. Stars are good. I really like the Blues uniforms.
I hate the Blues uniforms.
I hate the Blues.
I hate the Blues.
I hate the Blues, but I like the Blues uniforms.
Yeah, like even
a lot of people. I like Colorado's too. I'm not gonna lie. The Avalanche. They're mix.
Classic.
Their mix of the maroon and the baby blue. Their stadium series, although apart from the logo, which a little weird because of the crest was this material, but it was the same color as the jersey, and they tried to make it look like part of the jersey, and it didn't work out the best. But
all right, musical chairs.
The design was good. Musical chairs.
Musical chairs.
Around. Gotta take off my headset.
Good old chair movement. But yeah, so those are the jerseys for you.
We'll make an official.
We'll do a jersey
rankings thing.
We'll
I want to do the
jersey
NFL first while we're in the off season. I know 4 teams are now getting new uniforms in the NFL next season.
Jaguars.
No, they already got new ones. Tampa Bay, they're getting all new uniforms. Jets got them last year. I got to look at the list.
God, the Jets are terrible.
I like their older
that
uniforms.
That green is just puke.
I don't hate the green. It's so much of the bland logo.
Dude, if I see one more Le'Veon to Pittsburgh thing, I'm going to lose it. I'm so tired of seeing that.
So yeah, Cleveland's getting new ones again next year. Thank God. Their current ones.
I mean, they're the Browns. Like, you can't really do a whole lot with the Browns except be brown.
Yeah.
With orange for some reason, like random.
The Rams are supposed to be altering their uniforms officially instead of just like.
I say they should keep the old yellow and blue.
The old school blue and the yellow, yes, I agree, but they're not because their logo is blue and white. I think they're going straight blue and white.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's gonna be bad. That's gonna be.
I'm hoping that
they're gonna look like they're gonna look like the damn Colts.
Yeah, and then Tampa Bay. So we got what? Tampa Bay. I said the LA Rams. Jets already got them. The Cleveland Browns. I think there's another team. I'm hoping Arizona.
The Titans.
Titans got them like 2 years ago.
I just remember seeing the Titans.
Nope, they just got new ones.
Am I just on drugs?
Yes. We've been over this.
Oh, well, all right, excuse me. My bad.
Maybe Las Vegas, since the Raiders have moved from Oakland to Vegas.
Yeah, they're just going to get a little more blacker.
Blacker?
That sounded bad.
I'm hoping they get...
That sounded bad.
I'm hoping they add a little bit of Vegas gold in there. Not the old Pittsburgh.
Apparently,
gold,
they're going to try to give Brady 2 years, $60 million.
Hey, man, in my Uncrustables that should be out this week, I factor that into my schedule week 1 predictions. Little sneak peek. He's going to play on Thursday night.
All right, Gandalf, calm it down over there.
Hey, I'm just excited, okay?
I don't know what that move was, but that
it was me getting the wedgie out of my butt. Really.
All right.
Well, time to go. Yep.
It was good seeing you.
Hey, man, I'm not going to lie to the people. You brought it up.
I did not bring up your ass.
You brought up my weird movement. I was doing it just to do the thing.
Yeah,
they can't see it. If they don't see it, you can ask me later. Don't cut me off. I can edit you to say some weird, fucked up shit.
You really think you need to edit that?
I mean, you say weird fucking shit on your own.
Yeah, hold on here now, sir. I don't need your help.
Yeah, you say weird things on your own, so... But yeah, so we'll do an NFL rankings. We'll do every major for sport, even NBA, because a lot of their city uniforms are nice. I even bought a city edition uniform.
The Bucks one?
No, the Denver Nuggets.
I have to look at
They
them.
took their old school rainbow design that they had, but they modernized it with lines. It's the black version. It's so nice. So nice. I don't know who the player is. I just bought it because it was on sale.
And probably Nikolai
Jokic. Yep. I have his. Number 15. I only bought it because they were selling out, and I found one of my size, and you cannot buy them right now on like normal websites like Dick's, Fanatics. NBA Shop is just Fanatics.
You remember when we went to Dick's?
Which time?
Up in Jamesville, and I walked in, and I said something really bad.
Yeah. They looked at us funny.
What did I say?
I don't remember.
It was bad.
There was so many drugs to go. Whoa.
I was just rude. I was just rude.
You said that 4 times.
So?
I'm allowed to mock you if you say something 4 times.
No, that's not allowed. For me, it's a lot of drugs to go. For you, it's no drugs to go.
Love is my drug. Hashtag 2010.
Oh my God.
But yeah, we'll do NFL rankings, then we'll do NHL. We'll do MLB next because I think we all like baseball and basketball.
Yeah, catchers and pitchers are reporting.
Yeah, we said that last week. I'm not excited for this Cubs season at all.
Oh, no.
You should be excited, Brandon. You're a White Sox.
Go Sox.
Oh, you're
Even though he rooted for the Cubs, but he had a good reason. I don't know if you want to dive into that reason.
That's a long reason.
Right.
It is a long reason, but White Sox should be good this year.
White Sox are going to be fantastic.
They've said that 3 years in a row now, but I think
this year's definitely
for sure. I think they're going to be good.
And I think the window for the Cubs is closed.
If they don't get there this year, it's done. I think this is their last year.
I don't know, man.
Just like I think this year, next year's Aaron Rodgers' last chance to get another one. Unless he just goes to the Patriots willy-nilly, which would suck. We're not talking about football. This is supposed to be a no football episode.
So easy to talk about football because football's amazing.
Football's fun. But baseball, yeah, catchers and pitchers are reporting. I think everybody else reports
like next week.
I think later on this week.
It might be. But it's spring training, so
they're training for the spring. I always thought spring training was that they were training in spring. It is they are training for the spring. Didn't know that. I always thought spring training was in like April, not February and March. Hey, I don't watch baseball, guys. I listen to it on the radio when it's on, but I don't watch it. I don't pay attention to it because
baseball is really boring.
There's 200 games a season. I can barely put up with the 82 in the Blackhawks. I could put up with 16 for the Packers, especially when they get to.
Yeah, they push it up to 17. I'm gonna be so mad.
They give them 2 bye weeks, won't be that bad.
It's just for the simple fact of I'm gonna be really annoyed looking at standings and there's a team that's 11-6. That's gonna make me so mad.
Yeah, it has a nice.
16 has a nice. It works.
It's an even number. Things are good.
With the 16 games,
you know,
32
10-6
teams.
You know, most 10-6 teams should be in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're the Bears from 2011 or 2012, it was, and then they fired Lovie Smith and they haven't been good since, except for last year. But that was an anomaly because they suck again. Remember when I said we weren't going to talk about football? Here we are. Granted, this is our first episode with Brandon, so we can kind of get away with it, even though he's a Saints fan. How about them Vikings, huh?
Wait, hold on. He's a Saints fan this year.
Yes.
Next year,
what's the plan? What do you think?
Papa Brady.
Oh.
So you're going to be a Raiders fan, huh?
Yeah.
You got it wherever Brady goes. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
So basketball logic with your Durant stuff and your girlfriend's LeBron stuff and all that stuff. I don't. Most basketball.
You said
fans,
stuff a lot there.
You may mock me now because I mock you with
I'm
a lot of
saying,
drugs ago.
There was a lot of stuff there, and it was a lot.
Yeah. Hey, look, Raw starts in 9 minutes. Hope you DVR'd it.
I mean,
I did.
All right, I'm out.
I got it upstairs on the TV.
On the television, on the boob tube.
On the boob tube. What?
On the boob tube.
Is that a thing?
Yeah. Back in the 70s, 80s. There used to be an actual, tube display because of the CRT TVs.
Well,
dude, you guys need older parents. Like, holy shit, man.
Listen.
My dad always calls it the boob tube.
Your dad's also weird.
My dad's also amazing.
This is also very true.
So, he's been like a father figure for both of you.
Love you, Pops.
yeah.
Yeah, you show Pops respect.
Yeah. He listens to these. He got mad at me for saying that he beats me with a belt.
You're mad again.
He doesn't beat me with a belt. He hit me with a belt once. I just said beat because that's what came out. Sorry, Father. I don't call him Father. That's weird. Sorry, Dad. Sorry, Pops.
No, I call him Pops.
Sorry, Dad.
There you go.
What do you call him?
Mike.
You're a liar.
That's literally what I call. Hey,
don't.
Dude, I've called your Pops since like
Blockbuster.
Yeah, like the first time I ever met him because he made me give him a hug, and I was like, "All right, Pops." And then here we are.
That's my dad.
Yeah, that's Pops.
He loves my friends, even though he thinks you're all idiots. He loves you because he knows I'm an idiot. And he
I'm about
me.
to say, like, I already knew I was an idiot, so you got Tweedledick over here.
Now it's Tweedledick. You said you weren't
Tweedledick.
You said you weren't going to give him a nickname.
Yeah. Well, he got a surname now, and his surname is Dick.
With this podcast has gone off the rails quickly.
All right, so we
talked about NXT. We ragged on each other for half an hour, and we talked a little bit about NBA and NHL. I think that can wrap up the episode. That can wrap up the show for the ZB&J podcast.
I'm Z.
I'm B.
And I'm Jake.
And he's not going to be here for the next 3 weeks.
No, I will not.
Don't get used to that voice. We'll see you guys next time.
Adios.
Peace.